Rain lashed against the glass windows of Henderson Motors, turning the sleek showroom into a distant dream for Jessica Porter. Clutching her 6-year-old son, Liam, she tried to keep him warm under her thin coat as they stepped inside from the storm. His small hand gripped hers tightly, not just out of fear, but pain. His stomach had been hurting since morning. Jessica had come by a used minivan. Nothing fancy. Just something safe and affordable that could get them through another winter in Chicago. She approached the nearest salesman, a tall man with slick back hair and a crooked smile, named Mr. Calloway. "I'm here about the van you advertised online," she said, pulling out a printed image of the vehicle and a folder containing her documents. Calloway glanced at the paper, then at her muddy boots and Liam's worn-out sneakers. "Budget's a little tight, isn't it?" he sneered. Jessica stood straighter. "I have steady income and a cosigner. Let me guess, your mom? Or maybe a roommate?" She handed over a bank statement and a letter from her landlord confirming on-time rent payments. He took it, flipped through it like it was trash, then tossed it into a nearby wastebasket beside a brand-new Lamborghini. "We don't waste time on people who can't afford what we sell," he said coldly. Jessica's face flushed red with anger. "You don't even know us." Before she could say more, the dealership manager, a broad-shouldered man named Glenn, stormed over. "Is this woman still here?" he barked. "She won't leave," Calloway replied smugly. Glenn turned to Jessica. "Ma'am, I suggest you take your kid and go before I call security." Liam flinched at the harsh tone. Jessica squared her shoulders. "You can't just judge people because they're struggling." "Security!" Glenn shouted. 2 guards grabbed her by the arms. Liam screamed as they dragged him outside into the rain-soaked parking lot. The automatic doors shut behind them with a mechanical hiss, sealing their humiliation. Asterisk before we continue. Hit that subscribe button. Turn on your notification bell to get notified for more. Share to friends. Where are you watching from? Please tell us in the comments. We love seeing how far our story goes. Asterisk. The next morning, Jessica sat in the waiting room of a public health clinic. Liam curled up on her lap, feverish and pale. Her phone buzzed with a message from the clinic. Asterisk, your appointment has been moved to 2 p.m. Bring proof of income. Asterisk. She sighed. Proof of what? Rent receipts and food stamps weren't going to impress anyone. Suddenly, her phone rang. Unknown number. "Jessica Porter?" A deep, polished voice asked. "This is Victor Crane. We need to talk." Her breath caught. Victor Crane, her ex-husband, billionaire founder